Other than religious purposes and pushing myself physically and emotionally, psychologically, I couldn't figure out why I was doing this. I found out about this walk in 2010 or 2011 from the Martin Sheen movie, well, the Emilio Estevez directed movie, The Way. And I started obsessing about it, and then I hurt my back. I couldn't do it for 5-6 years, and now I'm doing it, obviously. Well, I figured it out yesterday. I realised that my grandfather, Paddy B, was an ambassador for the AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, for years, and he'd been all around the world. He had been to everywhere from Texas to Tokyo, and that's when it stuck in my head, I have to do this. From October of 2017, I started working out how to train, what to get, and at Christmas I started walking. That's when I started. So this has been a couple of years in the making, 4 months solid training. Basically, I'm gonna film myself as much as I can, generally try and work out who I am, because the reality is I'm 35 in 4 or 5 weeks. Like, I'm a filmmaker, I'm an editor, I'm a writer, I work in an office. I've been angry most of my life, and I'm not angry anymore, and I think it was all I had, and now I just, I don't know, and I think that's another reason why I walked this. I don't know who the fuck I am. I don't think most of us do. Today, I said I'm going to do my first 20 kilometers with a break in the middle, which I'm on now. So at the moment, I'm just at Castlewarden. It's basically about a mile from the Dublin border. From Naas, exactly 10k to where I stand. I'm fucking wrecked. Kilometer 17 out of 18 and a half. So, made it. I'm doing the first 10 kilometer walk with the pack. Pack's overweight, it's heavy as fuck. This is really gonna hurt. I'm about to walk up. Well, and I'm using the dirt road just there. Looks like rain, Ted. Fucking pissing down. Rain just stopped out of nowhere. I'm about 2k into the walk. Kipper's looking sexy. I got pretty nuts. I've got to go over 2 massive hills and then up the mountain. I'm fucking wrecked. Almost at the top. I have another, say, a kilometre, maybe less. It's a good bit of training. The Shars picked me up at 6. I was waiting for her at the car park, and I realised I was beside this. I've walked about 10k. I'm wrecked. I think I fucked up my right ankle. Tried to jog. It's not happening. 25 days before I go. I'm not in shape for it yet, and I have to get into shape. So, fuck. It's that windy. They're trembling. So I'm walking the Val Carlos route. It's just under 26k, it's shorter than the Napoleon route. He's a big angry dog. And it's actually kind of cool on the other side. I'm about a mile out. It's taken me 7 hours, nearly 8 I think, to get here. Not much of a climb. It's about 5 kilometers ago. I made it. Morning everyone. So I got a 25k walk to Larrasoana. I'm in Roncesvalles at the moment. That's basically the whole town. It's okay. The whole walk's downhill. Martin Sheen was standing just where I was at one point in the Way movie, which is kind of cool. The battery's nearly dead in the camera. The waterproof cover doesn't have a port for my charge point, and that's dying because I couldn't get a charge point last night to charge that. Roncesvalles is not for everybody. It's okay. The people are kind of rude. The pilgrims are lovely though. So I'm gonna do this. It's 5 degrees. It's wet, so it's like walking in ice. This should be easy as hell. So I'm walking through a kilometre of forest and I'm almost finished now. I have no idea where I am. Have a look at this. So they have their paths as little bridges over the shore, the water. Six kilometres in, or 5, I'm not sure. And I'm on this little stone bridge. There's just a load of little stones. Don't know if you can see that, but and I'm walking over to another one. There's loads of little streams in this area coming off the mountains. That's the thingy. 8 kilometres in. Got the selfie stick out because it stopped raining. Finally stopped raining. A couple of kilometres out of some town. I have no idea what it is. I'll probably not be stopping till I hit 12 kilometres, so about an hour. I've been walking 10 minutes downhill now for maybe 15. It's a huge hill, and it's, look at the settlement rock. See the way it's eroded? This thing turns into a fucking torrent. So I'm in Zubiri. It's about 22 kilometers from Roncesvalles. Well and truly in Spain, if you can see the trees. I'm actually not finished. I have to do 5 to 6 kilometers to Larrasoana. And Zubiri looks really nice, but I can't go into it. So I just have to keep walking. So I was crossing this river. There's little stones to walk across. And of course I tried to take a picture. I put it in my pocket, my phone. And I'm going to take a picture in the middle of the river. So I look back in my pocket and it's not there, and I look down, it's in the river. Luckily enough it's waterproof. So yeah. I'm an idiot. It's a 28 kilometer walk. You can see me barely. It's because this foam was dropped in the river yesterday, and I need to go get rice to throw it in. Tried to do that last night. Shop was closed because this place has one restaurant and one shop. First break. After walking about 7 or 8 kilometers, I've gotten 8 kilometers to Pamplona. I'm about to go uphill, and I don't want to climb any hills. I'm in the middle of Pamplona Square. Don't know what it's called. Got my blister packs because if you're killing me. So I'm gonna walk about 28, 27. It's gonna be a serious uphill climb after this. But I'm gonna chill out here till 1 o'clock, get some food, and then go walk for 3-4 hours. If you can see behind me, wind turbines all the way down till you get blinded by the sun. Okay, 28k. It's 25 to 8. I didn't sleep in. I had to work on my feet. I'm covered in blisters. And it's only gonna get worse. So bugger it. Went down the lane, walked for 3.5 hours, 15 kilometers, or 14, something like that. Downhill. This town is not the best. I'm exhausted and I gotta get to Lorca before the sun really starts coming down. It's hot. Meh. I'm about to do a 30-kilometre walk to clear my day. I've got my thing on because, believe it or not, I'm going to be at dirt roads in about 10 minutes and I need light. Sun doesn't come up for another hour. So I have to walk through the most quiet hostel with the loudest door. Fell down the stair. Had to get this done before 4 o'clock, so 10-hour walk. It's 7:15. The sun's coming up. The walk with a headlamp on for the last 45 minutes. 4 kilometres walked so far. I'm in Villa Tuerta. .38 kilometres. I'm on the far end of Estella. I'm going to go to the Ignacio Monastery because they have a tap of free wine. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. I'm walking since 6:20 and I had to get a new hat. I do kind of look like an idiot in it, but frankly, it's being look like an idiot or be burned. In Villa Mayor de Montjardin, which has this 1,000-year-old church. It's kind of cool. The entire floor of my feet are covered in blisters, including my toes. I'm covered in compedes, and I'm in quite a lot of pain. I have to walk 21.2 kilometres. This is where I was staying last night. This is Los Arcos' main street. And that's Los Arcos. I'm going to take about 5-6 hours walking this without breaks. I'm going to add breaks, obviously. Thanks for all the messages last night. I'm still quite sore, but no, it nearly broke me yesterday. So thanks. In Viana, it's the last town in the Basque Country before you go into the Navarette region. So I've walked across the whole Basque Country, which is crazy. Over there is the valley where Longrano is. The mountains you can just see shaded. I'm going to have to walk through Longrano over towards them, and then I'm going to have to head that way. Burgos is that way. Basically, I've moved as far inland as I can after I hit Longrano, and then I just start heading west. So I've 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 7 days left. Sun's up. Missed the sunrise. It's a little earlier than me today. You can see Viana from here though. Actually pretty cool. I should probably finish around 3 or 4 today. Taking me time. I actually wanted to have a look around Longrano. That's why I kind of wanted to push forward to it yesterday. I'm in the middle of Navarette, which is on a giant hill. I've got a 16k walk with a handful of beds in that town, or I can go, that's Navarette, or I can go to Azofra, and that's an extra 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers I think. 8 kilometers outside of Navarette. My feet are feeling fine to a degree. Just doing 10 minutes a kilometre, so it's not bad. If I get there and I'm feeling up to it and the Azofra's not that far, it's 80 beds there, so if I'm feeling well enough and the thunderstorms don't kick in that they've told us they'll have, I'm gonna make it there. This is happening. Usually when you see that in Dublin, they're in a housing estate. I actually don't even know where I stopped today. I think it's 25-26 kilometers. I've got to go through a small town called Santo Domingo de la Calzada. Del Gaza, maybe, I don't know. My feet are a bit more sore than yesterday because my heels have now kicked in because the front hurts and they've been covered and now the back is reacting to that. I got about 85 kilometers to walk, maybe 90 in the next few days, and then I've finished, which means I'll have walked 13 days and 12. That's beautiful. 3 more days, 4 more walks. It's fucking cold. It's actually cold this morning, but there's barely any cloud above us. The fucking storm clouds just rolled over. Going to get my breakfast in Magdalena and 2 little things of orange juice because this place is a municipal, so government owned, so it doesn't really do anything other than have decent beds, decent rooms. It was actually not bad. It was not bad at all, but I want to get moving. I want to see you. Fuck this walk. You know? I came up with a thing this morning that not everyone has a spiritual journey to it, so what do you think? I don't think everyone has an awakening on it. I don't think everyone has this weird inspiration to do something with their life like Walter Mitty. I think sometimes you just get sunburnt and your feet hurt. I think that's me. Over 9 kilometers in, and as you can see, it's really fog. The fog was bad earlier around us, and now, now I'm in it. You can really see the road behind me. It's still nice and cool. Hopefully it stays like this because I've got a long walk today. It's the longest one in about 4 or 5 days. I can barely see anything. And my Achilles tendon thing is starting to ease off, so I don't know what the hell that twinge was, but let's hope it doesn't come back. Day 10. Redecilla del Camino to a place 24 kilometers away. It's a 200 meter climb. The day after that I go over 1,000 meters officially, higher than Roncesvalles. It's not going to be too bad. My feet are already sore, but hopefully the painkillers will kick in. 3 more walks and then Burgos, then we're done. And frankly, I'll be delighted because this is too painful. It's been painful for nearly a week. I had my sticks out. Yesterday was the first time I used them since day 5. And yeah, I'm going to be using them because because I'm gonna need support. This really freaking hurts. Kilometre 22. Doing an average of 12 minutes a kilometre. Hopefully finished on the climbs, but just wanted to show you guys where I am right now. That must be in Wicklow. I'm about 40 kilometres east of Burgos. About 8 kilometres back was where I should have stopped, but I want to shorten my walk into Burgos on Thursday. I've just hit 5 hours. I'm just about to come into the town to finish, so might as well take this as day 10 completed. Day 11. I'm in Villafranca, Montes de Lorca. The next 2 kilometres I have to climb 200 metres. The town's actually nice. I actually have my own room, my own bed, an actual bed. Downside, that's the freighter road. Every 40 foot takes through this area, and that's how steep it gets right away. My feet are okay, they're a little sore. They take a few minutes to kick in. That is going to take me forever. So on to wherever I'm going at 24 kilometres today. Ten minutes away from where I'm going to stop. So I think this is day 11 complete. Sun's finally out. It's been cold and windy. I'm less than 10 miles from Burgos and 14 kilometres from Charlotte's just landed. She's in the hotel. So tomorrow I finish 14 kilometres, day 12. This is as fast as I can walk. "14 kilometres. Going down a massive hill beside a huge church. That's where my hotel was beside. It's just after 7 o'clock. My feet are sore. I'm wearing the waterproof coat for the first time in 10 days, and how do I put this? It stinks. Stinks. I cannot wait for a decent shower. A pair of clothes I haven't had to wash in a goddamn sink for 2 weeks. And most importantly, they reached the finish line. So I'm in Burgos. 15.5 k. I'm about to fall over. I'm crying. And yeah, I'm done. Just outside the house, my stepmom, my dad, my brother and sister, and my brother's girlfriend Helen were outside the terminal waiting for me with Toyota ribbon around the old oak tree out of the snapper plane. And I got home to this. It says, "Well done. Get swifty." And welcome home, Paddy. Off the lads. Oh, you can't write this kind of stuff, you can't. Oh, thanks lads, thanks very much. Finally home.
It's 9:10 here. I'm standing exactly where I met Charlotte the last time. It's my finishing line. So 21 kilometers starting now. I got my brand new 4K. Now let's actually start. I'm walking where they filmed the movie The Way. At the end of the Burgos scenes where the gypsy family walks into the edge of the town, so I'm literally at the edge of Burgos. My GoPro has decided not to work, so apparently it didn't switch itself off after I charged it last night. So I look like a bag of wires right now. If you can see where I'm walking now, I mean this is nothing to you guys, but this is fucking mind blowing. Like, Martin Sheen has walked exactly where I am right now, doing the fucking movie. Like, this is huge. It's day 14. Hornillos del Camino to Castrojeriz. It's 20 kilometers roughly. Hornillos is lovely. Walking 20k wasn't enough. Now walking to this. This isn't creepy at all. Stop there. Day 15. Castrojeriz to Fromista. The sun's about to come up in about 25 minutes. What was a clear and beautiful day yesterday is now You can't see anything because that's fog. I think Castrojeriz is one of the best places I've been to. I really like it. I really want to come back. It's 25 kilometers today. It's outside the Castrojeriz, whatever the fuck it's called. And the cloud is all coming down. That's not what I want to show you. I want to show you Castrojeriz right now being engulfed by a giant cloud. Crazy. These forecasts, foggy as fuck. Almost 100 metre climb under about 600 metres. I'm 6.5 kilometers in. It's 25 kilometers. Meh. I'm in Fromista. I'm going to Carrion de Condes. It's 20.5 kilometers. Not too bad. I've had this sitting beside me on the huge church. You didn't like it? It's a nice town. Just couldn't get anything to eat last night. So I burned 7,000 calories and ate like a Mars bar. The sun's coming up. The dew is as well. As is the Monday morning motherfucking traffic. And where am I? Right next to the motorway. Romantic as fuck. The dew is coming off the fucking fields right in front of me in waves, and it's gorgeous. I don't think the camera would give it justice. I'm on the road out from East to Carrion de Condes. And because we're 2,500 feet above sea level, probably higher. It's taking forever for it to rise, well, as well as the clouds as well. The clouds and the dew and fog have to rise, so it's gorgeous. And nobody else is stopping to look at it. Fucking Egypt. So I'm almost at 11 kilometers. It's 20 today. This has basically been my morning. 10 kilometers. Side of the road in dirt. This is going to easily be the most uneventful, boring ass walking I've had in the entire Camino. I'm going to a place 27 kilometers from here. I think it's called something Templarios. It's the first of the 2 long days, 27k, staying in a monastery. I haven't a single blister. Using that compete agreement with you. This is day 5. Day 5 the last time. I was in fucking tears. It was like 40 blisters across my feet. So this is a good one. I am stocked up to the nines. This is literally there's 20k with no towns, no water, and it's going to be hot. It's still dark. It's 4:30, I think. I just got talking to the Korean guy. His name was Lee. Just about brain surgery. He has no long-term memory. Just about everything down, including the wine. You can only walk 10k a day in the 70s. He speaks 5 languages. He just turned around and started speaking English to me. I was like, why weren't you talking to me last night? It's like, because the French was an asshole. Day 18. Terradillo de Templarios to Burgo and Ranero. This is the last street light for at least 4k. I'm here in my headlight. I'm walking dead early, and that little bright thing you're seeing there is the moon. I'm on the right road. It's the only road out of Terradillo de Templarios. I'm cold as fuck. It's cold. Another sunrise. Walked in the dark for almost an hour. Been a twilight for nearly another hour. The plan is to get to Sarria. It's the halfway mark effectively. At that point the heat might not have kicked in. Because it's still cold as balls. .7 kilometers done. Just found out it's just under 8 to El Burgo and Yellow. My feet are starting to hurt. I've no blisters, but it could be worse. It could be day 5. I was in bits. So in an hour or 2 I should be getting to bed. And out of this fucking heat. Got my own double bed. I'm out on the main road at El Burgo Ranero. Got my TV that's apparently showing British television. I've got my own fucking toilet and shower, which is a huge thing. I haven't had that in 6 days. Bed's not the best. It looks a bit knocked out. But honestly, I don't give a shit. It'll be a cop. Stay 19. I'm in Alberga Ranero. It's actually a pretty nice place. Great albergue, got great food. Lovely shops. I come here again. I'm going to Mansilla de las Malas. This is 17k away. This is where Hartley go. Mansilla de las Malas. That video's bullshit. I'm going to be posting this later on today. I'm going to Leon. 37 kilometers to 42 kilometers. Charlotte doesn't know. She doesn't know when I'm coming. Yeah, it's going to take me 4 hours to get to this place. And then probably another 5 hours to get to Leon because I'm going to be torn to bits at that point. It's going to be the longest I've ever walked in my life. But yeah, I think I can do it. Let's begin. Here's your sunrise. I'm tired. I'm over 5k. No fucking sunrises. Moon is setting in front of me. Took 19.64 kilometers, but I'm in Mansilla de las Malas. Probably more than that now. It's like this. There's no albergues open for 3 hours. I did bump into the owner of the fucking albergue that I stayed at last night. Crazy bastard's only got one tooth in his head. About fucking my age and absolutely hilarious. Other than that, it's just been a flat walk, occasional hills. I did it in 3 and a bit hours. So, yeah. Charlotte still doesn't know I'm coming. I'm halfway. I am 19k out, maybe 20. It's 10 to 12. I'm going to redo my feet with the cream stuff. I'm going to pack everything tighter. Everything's lighter. Get ready to go and just blitz all the way into Leon to surprise my girlfriend. I'm at 35 kilometers. I have another mile to go before I get to the hotel. I think maybe Charlotte has a feeling something's up. It could be wrong. She's chilling out, reading a book. My fat ass has been walking with only 2 breaks all morning. No blisters, slightly uncomfortable. Leon is hot as balls, as is the rest of Spain. It's been great fun. Yeah, hopefully she still has no idea and this is going to be a massive surprise. So I'm at Leon Cathedral, Leon, what you want to call it. It's kind of bigger than you think. It is still raining. Just started. Day 20. Leon to Villafranca, Massai. 21k. I'm almost at the outskirts of Leon. Just about to cross the river again. Break 1. I'm in Larrasoana del Camino, whatever it's called. It's really busy with peregrinos, with pilgrims. Like there's hundreds of them. I'm going to have to blitz the next 14k because I have a feeling that a ton of them are stopping where I'm stopping. I've took the alternate route. I had a choice to go along the motorway that just goes over there. I take this. So I'm taking this. First time I've actually took an alternate route. And you can see tons of people taking the original. There's not as many hostels. You're beside the motorway, which from experience is the worst way to walk the Camino. And I can put 200 yards on it now and already I've come to this. So, thanks Kathy in Camp Alaska for the arrow. Apparently I'm going this way. Officially in the countryside. The sun's actually come out. Now it's hot as balls. And I've got about 9k left. Maybe a little bit more. Taking this route adds a couple of k, funnily enough. Well, I mean, look at that. I mean, it's totally worth it. Fuck the motorway. Day 21. Mazarif to Astorga. 30 kilometers. It's just after 8 o'clock. The sun's rising in about 20 minutes. So it's still kind of dark. I am not the most comfortable, but a bit worse. I am here this morning. The mountains are creeping up on me. Fucking clouds and everything coming over them. I'm surrounded by cornfields for the last minute or two. Finally getting off concrete. I literally at the crossroads. The Valley Mazarif is 4, 5 and 6k behind me. Villafranca is about 4 or 5 again. And it's yet again more corn. Yay! Dirt! No more tarmac. A lot better for your feet. Basically, it was just very long. It's just a shit day. Tomorrow's probably going to be worse because it's Foncebaddon. It's a 600 odd metre climb. Can't actually get over how freaking big this thing is. But it's 29k tomorrow. Apparently, it's probably a lot further because today was supposed to be 26. And there's another cathedral just there. Day 22. Astorga to Foncebaddon. This is one of 2 big days. It's not a long day, it's 29k, but I have at least 600 metres to climb. The last 4 or 5 kilometres is 400 metres, I think, and it's rolling hills till the mountains. Feet are fine. I'm going uphill. It has not stopped raining all morning. I need waterproofs. I'm not really taking a lot of pictures today if it's gonna be like this because it's fucking cold as well. Finally the rain has let up. which means it's still fucking raining, it's just not downpouring. Back into the fleece. Absolutely wrecked. About 8.5, 8.6k, I think. And just rolling hills around me, if you guys want to see. Rolling hills, rolling cloud. I'm officially in the mountains, which means I'm a kilometre above sea level. Jesus. I don't know when my voice went that high. I'm outside the little church in El Gonzo, I think it's called. It has not stopped raining for 3 hours. I'm just over the halfway point. My feet are a little bit sore, and I just want to make sure they don't get wet. It's near the tree. It is still raining. I'm all rosy red cheeked from the cold, the wind and the rain. It's great fun. Wearing my rainproof hat, or as I like to call it, my got sombrero. 22k in as far as I know. Hornillos del Camino. Probably saying that wrong. I'm in the last town before Foncebaddon. And Foncebaddon is 6 kilometers away, so that's 1,000 feet higher than where I am. So that's like 250 feet per kilometer? Or 150 feet per kilometer? Because I can't count. Fuck my life. Day 23. I think day 23. Foncebaddon to Confilada. That's what the looks like. Getting next up to some serious gust of wind. I didn't get to see any of this last night. I got 2 hours sleep. Maybe 3 or 4. It is freezing. It's the coldest I've ever experienced on this. I'm about 3 or 4k from the highest point in the whole Camino de Santiago. Cruz de Fierro, Cruz de Hierro. That's where you throw your stone, make a wish. That's the most meaningful point in the end, in my opinion. It is freezing. I'm almost at the very highest point. It's not raining, but I'm basically in cloud. Like, I am in the fucking clouds. It's 2 degrees, it might as well be -5, it's fucking freezing. I've had to put the buff on. I'm last out. That's what I'm looking at right now. It's totally worth yesterday. Totally worth it. I am just outside Conferada. Thank fuck. Day 24. Ponferrada, or as I like to call it, Spanish Tala, to Villafranca de Bierzo, I think. 24.5k. Sounds bad, isn't that bad. I think there's like a 100-meter climb at one point. The only problem is I've basically just been waiting to leave Ponferrada. Charlotte was here last year on a day trip to see their Templar castle and warned me that it was a shithole, and she played it down. It's a total shithole. So I'm going to try and run out of here and hope Villafranca is better. Okay. Whoa. Give me the stone. Come on. Give me the stone. There it is. There it is. Good boy. I'm in Villafranca de Bierzo, and it's the fucking opposite of Ponferrada. It's so cute, it's such a nice little town. I'm just trying to find, and I found it. Found the Camino. It's 2 minutes from the hostel. Today was not bad, it was grand. Lots of animals for some reason. I'm in Villafranca de Bierzo. Yesterday I was in Ponferrada, it's on the opposite side of this valley. Ponferrada was a kip. This is not. This is lovely. I actually think I want to come back here for a weekend with Charlotte. It's wonderful. And tomorrow I have to go into those feckin' mountains again to go to one of the two towns I wanted to see. First one was Foncebaddon, which I didn't get to see because it was flood water and I was in clouds. This one is on the crest of a mountain, and of course that means I gotta climb 600 meters and it's at least 30k, but I think it'll be worth it overall. So day 25 tomorrow. Day 25. Villafranca del Bierzo to Cebriero. It's a 30-kilometer walk, about 650 meters up. I was in an Navarette realm last night, as you probably saw. It was kind of creepy as fuck. Today is going to hurt. I've left early to get ahead of everyone. There's only 102 beds. So this is the fourth field day where I actually have to race someone to get sleep. So yeah, day 25 starts now. Got lost twice. Went out at about 7:15, dark as fuck. This is really badly marked. We're following the highway basically. No one has passed me. I haven't seen anyone ahead of me. Might as well be in fucking France. Looks like the Pyrenees. My feet are fucking throbbing. Only halfway. The sun is out, and I've acclimatised to cold and wet weather now. So now I actually have to walk in the fucking sun. I'll be skinny by the end of it. Clouds are coming over the feckin' crest. And what's on the crest? Oh, Cebriero. It's already getting cooler. And it's just after 3:15. Fuck my life, 2 more K. So it's day 25 finished. I'm in Cebriero right now. It's just under 30k. Between 500 and 700 metres time today. I can't be 100% sure. I'm absolutely fucked. With the way today was, you need a room. Trying to stay in a hostel. There's a hostel here, it's only got 102 beds, and basically every town for 30 kilometres has been coming here because of it being on a crest and the clouds pouring over. It's this big thing, it's a massive landmark. I am positively wrecked. Tomorrow is to Compostela. It's 20k. The next 2 days is basically me just recovering from the last couple of days. I'm officially halfway though. Hello. I'm gonna hold my finger on this for a WhatsApp video. You can see for fucking miles. Miles, it's nuts. This is the town here. That's basically the length of it. It's all over as fuck. That's where it came from. Yep. It's literally on the crest of a mountain. Because if you look over here, I'll show you the town now actually. That's basically it. It's fucking nuts how small this crest on the mountain is. That is Galicia. Day 26. Cebriero to Compostela. It's 20k. I kind of developed the cough of phlegm. But luckily I have a prescription for steroids, so I have to go find a town with a pharmacy. I'm feeling fine. But if this gets worse, it's a chest infection because of my asthma. It could be bad, I could have to stop. So, prevention rather than cure, basically. It's covered in cloud. That's a lot worse than it looks. It's windy, it's cold. That's me forcing it, not coughing accidentally. That's how foggy it is. You probably can't see a great view of it, but it's like I'm losing visibility of that guy. And I take it easy today. I do this in 4 or 5 hours. I've just gotten breakfast anyway. This shouldn't take long, but it's downhill. I think the altitude's affecting the asthma. I think the moisture up here is affecting the asthma. I think all that shit has to be taken into account. So getting down's probably the best thing. But I'll find out later if it's done anything to me. Break 1. I'm about 8.5k from Cebriero. It's basically been weird. I thought I was going downhill. I have gone uphill and maintained altitude as well. So I'm up and down, in and out of the clouds. It's windy as hell. It's cold as hell. My lungs have been clear. I'm not coughing. I'm forcing it out to make sure that it's not building up. Gone through 2 teeny tiny villages. I'm taking refuge now. I just bumped into an American. Said there was a nice alcove in this church. It's tiny. I'll post a picture later. But it's like very dim and very dark. I'm actually afraid that if someone walks in, I'm gonna be scared to live in crap. I'm sitting here homeless. I'm just gonna get some water into me, some food into me, and then I'm gonna get moving down in about 10 minutes. Day 27. Compostela to Sarria or Barbadello. Sarria is basically the town where all the tourists come into. Walk the 100k part of Compostela. You have to walk 100 minimum to get the Compostela form. If it's too packed, I'm going to go to Barbadello, which is right after it, about 5k after. It's going to be about 24 to 26k walk today. My chest is a bit iffy. I've taken my second run of the steroids. I took one yesterday, took one this morning. Should be grand when I get moving, but I just don't want to risk it at this point because my asthma, I'm prone to fucking lung infections. So if that kicks in, fuck it. I stopped in Sarria. I need to get these boots. I'm sure long-lasting cushioning will get me to fucking Santiago more than likely. But it's not swimming in glamour. I'm in my own chair, which is nice. The bed isn't. The bed will do. Day 28. Sarria to Gonzar. Or Gonzar. Who fucking knows? It's 32k. It's a long day, but it'll be fine. My cough is still there. I've taken suppressants for both kinds of coughs. I am still choking. I'm on the steroids. It's my third day on them. This is when the tourists start coming out, the 100k walkers. So I basically have to outrun them to get a bed today. I'm almost in the town I was going to stay in, Barbadella. It's on top of a fucking huge hill. It's beautiful here today. I'm going to stop at Barbadella, someone's doing breakfast. Get some food, pop some steroids, and chill out a bit. Because it's beautiful here. If you see water on my face, it's not raining, it's wet. This is my walk, and that is steep. I'm feeling a little better, a bit phlegmy this morning, but I took my steroids straight away. And they're working because I'm perspiring like an absolute animal. Don't worry, I have loads of water with me, this town not far away. Just outside of Port Marine. And this is the fucking way I've had to come down. I had to take my poles off and actually literally climb down this fucking thing. This is the original route, there's no secondary route. Starting to see why they have the secondary route. But it's at least 20-30 feet deep. And now I gotta go all the way down. It's really better be fucking worth it. Jesus. About 24k in. I'm going to Port Marine, taking a break, getting some money out, and then it's the 8-kilometre trek to Gonzar. As far as I know, it's uphill. Not looking forward to the uphill. I have to honestly take the piss out of how I look, so here we go. It's the man of the Jersey. Don't turn on, look on. I'm in Gonzar. The only thing they had was a big room for €35. Big double bed. That was actually the second longest walk I've ever done. That was 34k and something. But I feel good. My feet feel a bit compressed, so I'm going to take them out. Do whatever I have to with them. That was very long and very lonely. There is nobody walking it. I bumped into 2 guys that I bumped into during the day that kept saying hello to just outside the town, and they said Casa Garcia just only has 1 room and the other guy's closed. And I went, what kind? Well, like a single room? They went, yeah, and I nearly fucking ran. Day 29. And that's another day. 42 kilometers today. I'm dealing with that shit this morning. Check that out. I was not giving that credit. It's a beautiful sunrise, one of the best I've ever seen. I had to book a room this morning in Melide. There's hundreds of people instead of 100 basically walking this now because of the short-term walk and chest infections. it's less, but it's still kind of there. I just climbed this giant fucking hill, and this is what I got up here to see. That's how far I got. This is basically what I've been dealing with all day. It's just 3 tunnels. I'm at 18.3k. I think it's 34. So like I'm just past halfway point. Let's check out the silhouette. How's it going? Nah, the silhouette doesn't show how sweaty I am. People that walk in Port Marine, I'd say they're absolutely fecked. Instead I walk 25 at this point. I'm coming up to some place called Palace del Rey. 60 kilometers, 60.45. Day 30. Early day to Upper Druzo. It's at least 20 to 35k again. I slept well last night, got some good food. Melide's actually not a big town. Just it's gonna be a very long day. My feet are holding up grand. My chest needs to get the feck kicked out of it, but other than that it's grand. Tomorrow will be day 31, and that's only gonna be 20k. Literally at Santiago airport we start now. So just outside the town. So today I just have to put my head down and walk my ass off.
¿Sello? Sí, tenemos el sello en la mesa. Ahí en la mesa. Ah, muy bien. Gracias. Nada.
Day 21. The Drew's over Santiago and Compostela. 19.3k from where I am right now. Apparently. It's going to be a really short day. Should be finished by 12 o'clock Spanish time, 11 o'clock Irish time. I'm hoping. Better not take too fucking long. My finish line is waiting for me. Yeah, it's me finish line. All the church is there too. Day 31 finished. Camino de Santiago finished. Fuck all y'all, I'm getting drugs and going to bed.